told y'all I was going to go live about 8 o'clock. I've caught some bait fish so far, and that's it. I'll switch the camera around. Hopefully I get a lot of views on this today. Hopefully I'll be able to catch something while y'all are watching. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Alright, so we have the setup here. We no longer can use these chairs as a rod holder, because these chairs cost about $200-300, and they don't want the line cutting into the chair or damaging the chair, or some huge fish pulling the rod in the water. So they're real heavy chairs, so they weigh about 50-60 pounds, maybe more than that. But so I had to resort to that little beach thing you put in sand. So I put it in the grass here. I pounded that in the ground pretty good. I got a bait fish on that. This one here I have is obviously I got the tail open. I can just lay that down. That's it. Hopefully they won't have any of those stupid jet skis. The rocks I was talking about on the other video, the rocks are right down there. It's low tide now. It's gonna be high tide at 12 something. I got my gaff right there, and if I get something big, I'm gonna have to jump down on those rocks, which are kind of slick. But that's the only way I'll be able to hoist a big fish up, like a 5 or 6 foot shark. The Atlantic shark nose, you can just pull them up over the rocks there. See how far down that is? About 4 foot, 5 foot down. But those are small enough, light enough to pull those over with the line I got. So we'll see what happens here. And Cheryl caught a nice catfish. See?
Biggie catty.
There you go.
A huge one.
There we go. So
I probably need your help because he's so big.
Yep, I'll get him.
All right. It looks like it might be on the end. So
Yep, get
I'm
him.
gonna stay over here.
I'm live here. Cheryl, say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody's.
All right. So she catches the first fish of the day, and that's worth keeping because it's a nice sea catfish. All right. So I told her some dinner, and what'd she do? Catch dinner. So here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reverse the camera. I gotta get this off the hook for her. He didn't swallow it all the way, did he?
So listen, the neighbors to the west of my mother, just on the west side, it's a guy and a lady, and I don't know their names yet, but they offered me their fishing poles if I wanted to get out by the mangroves. But I said, no, I don't need that. But as soon as I caught this, he also brought me a net. He was gonna net it for me. They're really cool people. We'll have to meet them. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you is there's a lot of tarpon activity at that point where I keep pointing out.
Tarpon?
Tarpon activity.
Tarpon?
Yeah. Now, there's a boat. The first boat that you see is where they
get the rod, grab the rod, and we gotta go get the pliers.
All right.
All right. You actually saw the tarpon roll?
No, he told me that they caught it by the boat. He extended his arms as far as he could.
catfish. And we're gonna check this rod right here. I suspect there might be something on that, so we'll see. Trying to see where I can, maybe like that. That'll work. But I gotta do it this way though. There we go. See what I can do here. See if there's something on this rod here. Nothing right now. Nothing's biting this yet, y'all. So, cast that back out. I'm gonna reel this big rod in, this 10-foot rod I got, y'all, and I'm gonna see if I got anything on it. If the bait fish is gone, then I got another bait fish alive one I can put on. I'm gonna check it out real quick. This is the big rod I'm using. It's a Penn Wrath. I call it the Penn Wraith. It can hold 400 or 500 yards. I got 65-pound test on this. It's a 10-foot rod. It's the biggest one I have. The one over there is stuck in the ground. That's the one I normally catch most of my fish on, most of the big sharks and what have you. This one sometimes. It's weird. And this one has 3 ball bearings on it. The other one has 2. Alright, so as you see, I'm glad I caught that bait fish because, what do you call this? Fishing on credit. See here? This is fishing on credit right here. So I'm going to suspect that the crab's got a hold of it. Crab's probably got a hold of that. So what happened there? That's why I wasn't getting any bites. This one here, I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna put my shark leader on this after I use this up. Got some seaweed on this, and it's not letting me see where the line's at. So if I can't get it untangled, then I'm gonna go ahead and go with the shark leader. This leader will hold like a 50-pound fish, y'all, but anything bigger than that, it's not gonna hold. This leader's kind of old too, so yeah, I'll just worry about that later. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and get that other leader, the shark leader, and I'll put that bait fish on. It won't tangle up like that. All right, y'all, go big or go home. Here's a shark leader. It's about 200-pound test, and that's a number 10-0 hook, circle hook, which will catch them in the corner of the mouth there. All right, so I'm gonna have to use this because this other one is defective. This other one's tangled too much, and I don't want to take too much time on messing with it. So what I'll do, just cut my line here. You got to have a pair of scissors to cut this line. Cut the line right there, just like that. That's like a $2 deal at Walmart, but the shark thing I got for cheap as well. I got it for $2 and something, and it's supposed to be $5, but they have it under, where I go, they have it under a 7/0 hook instead of a 10/0 hook. And this one's a 10/0, so 10/0 costs more, but it will hook into a shark. I want to catch, it's about a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, I had that big bull shark that I landed on the rocks over there, but I didn't have a gaff at the time, and he shook himself off the hook. That's what he did. But I would have landed that. That'd have been a good catch. And then bull shark, they got to be 54 inches or bigger. He was at least that, if not bigger than that. I'm saying he's probably 5 foot. So, all right. So I do a little blood knot on this. That's what I do. Glad I caught that bait fish and kept him, because fishing on credit. There's a lot of crabs here too. There's blue crabs and there's stone crabs. Stone crabs are out of season, so we can't catch those anymore. But I did a video on those, and they're really, really tasty. All right, that's where you put your the hook there. Fishing with a 3-ounce weight. All right, 3-ounce pyramid. That's what I do. All right. I'll show you how I set this up. All right, so we got this here. I'll go get my bait. I'll show you how to do that. I'll pitch it out there. So far, Cheryl's catching more than I am, y'all. She's catching sizable. This is a catfish, but it's too small to keep. It's not worth it to keep this one. Can't get any fillets out of that one. So. And I think this is not a left-hand. I have to get Cheryl to cut this off while I do this, because I'm holding him. These fins here, you see this little fin right here? They're very venomous. If that stabs you, it goes in, but it won't come out. It won't come out. Okay, these are venomous. They sting like fire if they hit your hand and stay in there. All right, come over here. Put the phone down. Put the phone down and cut this line for me.
I gotta go.
Put the phone down. Just put it down. Put it down. Here. Cut the line. Cut the line.
Bye. Thank
Cut it
you
right there.
for doing that.
There you go. You have to get me a hook. Oh, he almost got me. Almost got me. You're going to have to get me a hook and a weight from over there, and I'll get that for you. In the meantime, I'm going to pitch this out.
Okay.
He almost got me. with you in a second.
Yeah, you really swallowed everything.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch this out. Here's a little grunt I got for bait. Hook them right in the back here. I'm still live too, by the way. I'm still live on YouTube. I don't know if anybody's watching, but whatever. I hope they are. You hook them like that on the back, y'all, and I'm gonna pitch it out as far as it'll go. This is a 3-ounce weight. This is a shark leader. So whatever's in there, I should be able to land. All right. This out here. Quiet so far on a big fish. That's okay. That's a good cast.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Good cast.
Good cast. All right. Make sure you drink your water, Cheryl.
Oh yeah, gotta do that.
Come over here with that.
Okay.
Take care of this real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna stay live in case anybody comes in. I told them I was gonna go live today. I mean, I got over 3,000 subscribers, and you would think they'd watch this. Well, most of my subscribers watch your feet there with this hook and weight. Most of my subscribers are between 25 and 34 years old, so they're like millennials. Some millennials like fishing, some don't. So hopefully I can get people more around my age
Yep. Well, I'm doubled out, so
that like
I love
fishing.
fish. I go put the sinker just lights on. I always forget.
I'll get it. Don't worry about that. I got that. One thing at a time. Might want to stay closer in because you're casting out and you're catching the catfish. Now, I might have one on that rod right there right now as we speak because I have that casted out.
All right.
Just give me something to do while I have something, the big rod in the water. And then I'm constantly watching for boats coming out of here.
Yep.
Hopefully won't have no issues today about that.
My baby always takes care of me.
The best. So you did catch over there. You caught a big catfish. That was good. Should have a big cat.
Well, the dredges over there with all the logs on it, I think there's a lot of activity.
Yeah, underneath there, underneath the water.
Yeah, because of the dredge and the logs and everything.
I'll go for those tarpon. If you see one rolling, if you go back over, you see one rolling, let me know. And I'll promptly take that stuff off and put my lure on and go get them.
Well, they're big ones.
Of course, you can't. Well, I'll be able to handle them with that rod. It's just you can't keep them because it's illegal to keep a tarpon. You can keep one, I think, X amount of
I'll have to
inches,
look that up.
but then they're not edible. You can't eat them.
Oh, that's right.
You got to
Kind of dirty fish.
Well, it's not a dirty fish. It's a very clean fish, but you can't eat them because it's real bony. I get mine mounted like Carl has his. So
Yeah, Irma caught that one.
whoever caught it.
Kitchen, yeah.
All right, so
Right
you got it
across.
there.
She caught it like, oops. Let me get this.
Yeah, that'll
Under
hook it. You get
control.
hooked.
I've hooked this shirt several times, so it became a fishing shirt. Walking back and forth, I've hooked it before. All right, so I'm already. I'll try here a little bit. Drink some water.
Like I said, if you see a tarpon roll, let me know.
All right.
I'll cut this line immediately, and I'll put that lure on it. Nothing hitting this shrimp over here.
All right.
I got a full shrimp on here. All right, so we'll see what we got here. Welcome to Live Shack. Good. Okay, there you go. Now I'm finally getting some comments. Thank you, y'all. So Scratch Life, thank you for joining my stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, so far Cheryl's caught the 2 biggest fish. She's caught a couple of catfish, and currently I got the big rod in the water. I'll turn it around right here. I got the big rod in the water. I got the bail open because I can't use these chairs as a fishing prop anymore. I used to put them like in between here and set the drag kind of loose. What would happen is the rod would just go, it'll tip forward all the way horizontally, and then take drag out because I have the drag set kind of loose. and that's how I knew how I had a big fish. So I can't do that anymore because these chairs are like $200-300 a piece, and they don't want one of them falling in the water. It is low tide right now, and we have these rocks here. You see the face of it, it's probably about 5 foot down. So if I catch anything big, this is currently low tide, it's gonna be high tide. I'm gonna go for Atlantic sharp-nosed shark, bull shark, Jack Crevalle, big snapper, maybe some Maharas, and some big catfish is what I'm going for. I got the shrimp to catch the small bait fish, and then I pitch these out in the intercoastal. I can't get as far as that marker out there. I can get about halfway out, and I got this stick in the ground. Nothing's touched it yet, but I got a live fish on this one too. Unless see, I got it like that. We'll see if anything hits it. Now the live bait on there might have came off too from the crabs. We got a lot of blue crabs here and stone crabs, and if you don't get bit by a shark or a big Jack Crevalle within the first 15 to 30 minutes, then the crabs come and they eat your live bait. So hopefully that's not going to happen. So yeah, it's gorgeous out here. It's a scratch lot. It's beautiful. This is my every Sunday thing. Cheryl and I call this Sunday Fun Day, and that's what we do. We come over here. I don't know if you saw the catfish she caught, but I'll go ahead and take you to the cooler here, and I gotta watch for these. All right, I'm back live now again. I think I might be having a bite now, y'all. Maybe not. All right, I don't know why it went offline, but it's a scratch lot. I was going to show you the catfish she caught, and then it started going round and round in circles. But like I said, this is my little scene every Sunday. I go live every Sunday. Maybe not live, but I do videos at least every Sunday. And I've been coming out here 22, see, this might be the 23rd time, and every single time it's a honey hole. I catch fish. The last 5 or 6 times I've been catching sharks, Atlantic sharp-nosed sharks, which now I heard they can get up to 5 feet. I thought they only stopped growing at about 36 inches. But I've been catching 3-footers, 38 inches, right around that area. Some are a little bit smaller. And the bull shark that I landed on the rocks over there that I was showing you before, it was right at 5 feet. It got to be 54 inches or bigger for a bull shark, a hammerhead, and there's a couple others that have to be 54 inches or longer. But the Atlantic sharp-nose, there's no limit. The snappers, mangrove snapper have to be 8 inches, lane snapper have to be 8 inches, schoolmaster have to be 10, yellowtail have to be 12, but you won't catch any yellowtail in here. And muttons have to be 15-16 inches, but you can only catch those out in the ocean. But that's looking south in Boynton Beach. That's where I'm at now, Boynton Beach over at mother-in-law's. I got a pool right there, access to a saltwater pool and jacuzzi. North, to the north there, about a mile. You see that little point over there? That little point over there to the north. You go right around the corner there, and that's Boynton Inlet. And Boynton Inlet's like crystal clear, blue-green water. You can see the bottom, and you can see sharks in there. You can see all kinds of fish in there. It's pretty awesome. I don't go fishing over there because, like I said, there's a lot of rocks, and you get hung up a lot. Here, not so much. Not so much where you cast out there by the marker there. And I get about, I'm going to say about halfway out. That's pretty far out. It may not look that way. But that's a good, probably about over 100 yards out. So I get maybe half that, maybe a little bit closer than that. And that's where I've been catching my shark, just straight out here. And haven't had anything yet. I hadn't checked that rod since I put it out. But I did have a bait fish on there. So hopefully I'll be able to catch it live for y'all. Get the camera set up somehow. I don't have a tripod or anything. We get the camera set up to where y'all can see me reeling a shark in, or a big Jack Crevalle. So I do that too with these bait fish. Some of them go for the bait fish as well. as well as cut catfish. And the Jack Crevalle, it has, looks like teeth like a piranha on it. The top part of its mouth. They have little dagger piranha teeth on them, so you don't want to get bit by one of those. So we'll see what happens, y'all. I'm gonna stay live, might as well. I'll stay live here. And answer your question again, Sir Scratchlight. What I do is I use cooked Walmart shrimp, medium shrimp that are cooked. I cut them into 4 different sections, 4 pieces, and that's how I catch the snapper. And then any kind of bait fish I can catch to put on these big rods here, I'll put the bait fish on the big rods. The big rods obviously is going for the big game, and these smaller 7-foot rods I have on the ground here, they also have 50 to 65 pound braided line on this one and on Cheryl's rod. So I got braided line on all of them. The big rods I have 65 pound test each with a 200 pound test shark leader, which is steel. This one that a couple times is broken off where there'll be a quick bite and then that's it. So I'm thinking that's probably a barracuda out there snatching the bait fish, and then it just, you feel a couple of bumps and that's it, it's done. Cuts the line immediately. You know those barracudas have a lot of sharp teeth. So, and then back there I just gotta watch for any boats coming out. And Carl, her brother, he owns his own charter business down here. It's called Miller Time Fishing Charters. He has a 37-foot boat. I don't know what make it is, but he charges like $600 to go out for 4 hours, and he'll put you on shipwrecks and groupers and wahoo and dolphin, all kinds of fish. Cheryl and I, we haven't been out on his boat yet. We're family, so I get a discount if I ever go out on his boat, but we haven't done that yet. Fishing here is too good, so we just come over here every Sunday. So appreciate you stopping in, Sir Scratchlight, and everybody else that has, and hopefully I can catch one of these live. I'd love to have one of these rods go off and do like Jeremy Wade, fish on, do it like that. Tide is incoming now. Those rocks will be gone underwater about 12:30. So bit of a slow start, but at least we're catching. At least Cheryl's catching. She caught us dinner so far. I can get fillets out of that. And then usually the sharks hit, I don't know what time it is now, but they'll hit about anywhere between 9:30 and 10:30. For some reason, that's just the time they like. And they'll start hitting the bait fish that I got on here. And usually I catch them generally around between 9:30 and 10:30 up to about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they'll stop biting. And then the Jack Crevalle will come in and they'll start biting. So I expect to catch a shark today. Like I said, the last 6 Sundays I've been out here, I've caught them. One day I caught 3 Atlantic sharp nose the same day. One was 36 inches, the other one was 38, and then there was like a 28. So I made some good shark steak out of that one. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave it live though, so y'all can enjoy the view. All right. So let's see. I'll turn the camera around this way. Instead of looking at my ugly mug, y'all can see that like that. Just waiting on a fish, y'all. Got my little rod, I got my foot on my rod in case something bites it. See what happens. God, let me catch a big fish today, please. Like you always let me catch. Let me catch a big fish. Something's gonna wear my arm out. Like that bull shark that time. Give me something to wear my arm out, guys. Have some fun with this. small catfish she catches, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and cut that up and use that as cut bait. As Jack Crevalle like that as well, the sharks. So if these live baits don't work, I'll use that cut bait. Hopefully when you show you one of these rod tips go off, y'all. Something big. Got the drag set about medium. Medium on them. Not too tight, not too loose. So if something grabs it and starts taking line at it, something pretty big. And I'm going to stay out here till a good 4 o'clock today. At least 4. Depending on how the catch level is. Might stay a little bit later. Start catching several within a couple hours, then I'll probably leave earlier. Alright, if you catch another small catfish, bring it over here and I'm gonna use them as cut bait.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do that.
Yeah, I forgot. I mean, I got 2 lives on here, so I figure I'll do the lives. And if they don't do anything on the lives, they'll definitely get those catfish.
Right.
You know that Crevalle loves that, so
I'll try a tiny one if we go tonight. I've got this it's like an expensive flower, and Lauren loves it. She goes, "How did you get this?" We just saw it and I bought it. So I'm gonna do the catfish with that and the Old Bay, and I'll fry the catfish, but I'll broil everything else with catfish.
All right.
All right.
We'll see if I can get one. I'm waiting. What time is it on the clock over there?
Looks like 20. I think that's what I see.
Okay. So it's about time for these sharks to hit then.
Yeah.
They start hitting around now to about 10:30, and then they start hitting again at 12:30, so we'll see. Here's a nice little boat for y'all right here. These people down here, y'all, are no joke. They don't play around. They're real rich. That's a triple right there. Triple motor. That's probably about 900 horsepower there on that fishing boat. But these people down here are pretty rich. Real close to Palm Beach. I know y'all know Palm Beach. And I'm in Palm Beach County is where I'm at. I'm just south of West Palm. Probably about 15 miles south of West Palm is where Boynton Beach is. And then my work is another 25 minutes south in Pompano Beach. Pompano Beach is real rough. But this is the life right here, y'all. Here we go. I got one on. Fish on right now. Right now, y'all. Oh, it broke my line. Look at that. You see that? It just broke my line. How crazy is that, y'all? I'm gonna have to put a leader on that one. And I had a shrimp on that. Something just broke the line. Oh my God. That's crazy. As soon as Cheryl leaves. So we'll try something else here. I'm gonna put this rod down. I'm gonna put something on there. And we'll see what happens. Wow. That was crazy, y'all. Crazy. All right, so I'll go ahead and put this down. That was something big too, with some teeth, y'all. So we'll go ahead and do this. That tells me I got to put a leader on that because I didn't have a leader on that one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this here. Put it like this. I got the volume up now. All right, y'all, I'm back. I went ahead and I elected to not use a leader because the leader has a big weight on it. This one's just a little split shot weight I'm using with a small hook. But I've never had a something huge like that hit this rod and take off with it. So it was something big with teeth, I know that. It was a heavy hitter, so we'll see what happens. Might have been a shark, y'all. Shark going for shrimp. It's possible. I know it wasn't a catfish. So pitch another shrimp out there and see what happens. And I had a whole shrimp on there too, y'all. What I'll do is I'll just take my chances this next time, and hopefully I'll be able to get the rod before he takes off with it like he did, because he just hit it real quick and he was on there for a second, and then bit through the line here. All right, so I got that on. It's a little number 4 hook. See if we can catch something live for you guys. Something big, whatever it was, y'all. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put this big shrimp on and we'll pitch it out there again and see what happens. You don't ever know what you're going to catch in there either, because it's brackish water and you can't really see. If you got the special sunglasses, you can see the bottom just close in. Close in you can. Alright, so we'll go ahead and flip this out again. I'm only flipping this out about 40 feet off this end of this pier thing here. Hopefully he'll come back, y'all. Hopefully he'll come back. Probably didn't help because I had the rod tip. This is pretty sharp, this concrete here. So it probably didn't help that I had that line like I do. This line right there I got right there, that edge is kind of sharp, but whatever that fish was big enough to grab it and then rub on that concrete there, so that helped cut the line too. So if it does it again, I'll go ahead and get it. But that was some nice action there I had for half a second, well, a couple seconds. Alright, so let's see what happens here. I expect one of these big rods to go off pretty soon now. We'll see. I'll leave it facing the water so y'all can see. Let's see. Yeah, facing out like that. Let's see what we can do here. I may have something on this one, y'all. This is going like northbound or something. Let me reel this in and see what happens here. This, I mean, it's going southbound actually. I got a fish on, y'all. I think I do. Maybe not. It might be on some something else. But not biting, whatever it is. Sorry. Alright, so we got that right there. You see that? 10-0 hook. Cast it out again. Cast this one out again and see what happens. Yeah, it's less than half the distance. That's what that is. Alright, so I'm going to have to check that rod here in a minute, the other rod. See what happens. And this one, maybe I could do it like this. That way it's not going to get eat up by the concrete. Okay, so this big rod I got, y'all, it has braided line. It's 50-pound test. It holds up to 475 yards. 65-pound test, which I have on this rod, holds up to 390. An 80-pound test, it holds 345 yards. Mono is about the same. Well, mono's thicker though, actually a lot less. 30-pound test is 230 yards. So we'll see what these braided line rods do. Got it set kind of medium right now. So I'd love for y'all to hear one of these rods scream. See what I deal with. It's a lot of fun. I work all week, and normally when I have a pickup on Tuesday, I can be home Wednesday and have Wednesday off. But lately, nope. I come in, I get in like Wednesday night at 8, and I gotta go back out Thursday. So just the only day right here, y'all. I get in Saturdays, usually between 4 and 6 p.m. So I got a little bit of a Saturday off. So this is my fun day, Sunday. Sunday's my fun day. That's what I do every Sunday. And like I said, we catch every time we come out here. So we eat dinner, a nice fish dinner with a salad, some vegetables, whatever it may be. We do that on Sunday, and then I go back to work on Monday afternoon. So I love my schedule. I'm not going to complain about that. I love it. That's the best company I ever worked for, too. So after a while, I'll cool off. I'll jump in the pool probably. Saltwater pool we got. I just wish I could have landed that one on this little ugly stick rod for y'all. That was nice. Whatever it was a toothy predator. It may have been a shark. Could have been a shark that picked up the shrimp. Because, the scavengers will eat anything. So if I had to guess, it was probably a shark. But no leader equals no shark. It'll bite right through your line. Even the braided line will sever right through it. So Scratch Lot, if you're still watching, I guess it's the way you get your watch hours up. You go live and hope that a couple handful of your subscribers start watching, and then that's how you get your watch hours up. I'm still struggling with trying to get monetized, and if for whatever reason YouTube doesn't think I'm good enough to monetize, I'm not understanding that. I think I have pretty good content, so I guess it's what makes some revenue, I guess. So anyway, when Cheryl gets back, I'll tell her I lost one on this little rod. I think that might have been a freak occurrence, because usually I just catch snapper off the rod. I'll catch snapper and catfish, mahara, and jack crevalle too, and whiting too. That's another fish we catch over here, whiting, which is really good. Get one big enough, you can fillet them. Okay, here we go. We got to pull on this one, y'all. We do got to pull on this rod right here. We got to pull there. It just pulled right there. Now, I don't know if he broke my line, but I just got to pull right there on this big rod that I'm holding. Now, these shark, you got to wait. You got to wait for them to, yeah, he's still biting it. He's biting it now, y'all. So here we go. We're going to have a fish on here in a second, y'all. I got to let him eat it, and then it's on, okay? It didn't take long. It's right around this time they start biting it. So here we go. We're going to have a fish on here in a second. Make sure I'm still live. Yep, still live. Good deal. All right, y'all. Get ready for this, and the big boy's getting ready to go off. These sharks, you gotta let them eat it. You gotta let them eat it. As soon as he does, we'll soon as he does, we'll go ahead and get him, y'all. I gotta make sure I open this bail though on this rod here though, because this rod will go in the water when I'm trying to catch this one. He's still messing with it though, y'all. That's how these sharks do. They'll bite and they munch on it for a little while, and then they finally take it. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's 10 minutes to 10. It's about time for him. Like clockwork. Just gotta wait for them to eat on it, because I have pulled them out of their mouths before. Or you get real excited and you try to yank them real quick. You can't do that. If you pull the hook right out of their mouth, they'll release. As soon as they feel pressure, they'll release. So we'll see. Give them a minute to eat it, and then hopefully you start hearing some drag, y'all. That's a lot of fun there. Guy, let me catch this shark, whatever it is messing with my line. Let me catch him, please. Let him start taking line out, start singing it. This will be funny here, y'all. If I get one on this one, I finally get him, and then the big rod over there, the 9-foot rod I got in the ground there, that'd be funny if both of them went off at the same time. Like, which rod should I get? Which one should I get? But obviously, I'll leave the one in the rod holder alone, because it's stable, and the shark's not going to pull that out of the ground. I got that down in the ground probably at least 2 feet, and that's not going to be pulled out. Plus, I have the drag set kind of loose. But if I don't have any other bites on this one here, I'm going to check the bait and see what kind of damage he did to the bait. If he took it all, whatever. Open up this bail just in case. May have taken it, y'all. May have taken it, y'all. Check the bait and see what happens. See, it looks like I have one on, but I don't. Bait. Alright. So, see, it just nibbled is all it did. It didn't even, he didn't even scale it, so. It could have been a fish going by too. Alright, I'm going to pitch it back out, y'all. I'm going to check that other rod while I'm at it. I'm going to pitch this out real quick and check the other rod, see if there's anything on there. Alright. Obviously, when you're not manning your rod, you got to leave the bail open so the fish can take line if he needs to. So what I'll do is I'll check this other rod and see what's going on with it. Thought I heard something shake here. rod mounts real quick, y'all, over here. Maybe I was wrong. Alright, so the other one's Living XL, Living Large, y'all, so we got that one. So we got here. Fish on, y'all, fish on. Oh yeah, fish on. Here we go. But it's kind you don't want to catch, y'all. See here? It's called a puffer fish, which these are poisonous, but you can clean them and eat them. They do got good white meat and swallow the hook, so gotta get another hook for that one, y'all. Puffer fish. I'll grab them like this and we'll show you. He'll puff up. And then look at this, y'all. Look at the baby teeth. Look at the cutest thing. Look at the baby teeth. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. Southern Scratching, thank you, Mr. Louisiana. We had a bite earlier on the small rod, this rod I'm holding now. It cut my line, and I don't have any steel leader on this rod, this particular rod. So I don't know what it was, but I had to put a new hook on, and then I catch this puffer fish. If you look, those baby teeth will mess you up right there. This little baby teeth, so I got to cut the line, and actually cut the line on its teeth. Could actually do that, but I'll go get my scissors. And he puffs up. He puffs. Come on, puff. Puff. Show people, puff. Come on. You don't want to puff now. I gotta get some new, a new hook for this. And then I got my other one, my big rod over there, have a live bait on. This bait here is dead on the big rod. So we'll show you some more. I caught a catfish, or actually Cheryl did. She caught a nice catfish, so for dinner. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and grab a hook for that. I'm going to pitch out some shrimp on that one. And I'm using this Walmart cooked shrimp for bait to catch the small fish. And I put the big, small fish on the big rods to catch the sharks and the big jack crevalle and stuff. Thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it. I guess this is the first time I had quite a few people coming in on my stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And go ahead and try to catch a big one, y'all. See it live action, live action. So I'm gonna go grab this hook real quick. I'll be right back. Like I was saying before, ladies and gentlemen, the sharks usually hit around now, this time. This is 10 o'clock Eastern. Most of my sharks, they come in about 10, 10:30. I'll catch 1 or 2 of them, and then they'll wait again till about 12:30, noon 30. I'll catch like one, something like that, and then the Jack Crevalle, they come in about 1:30. Today's tide, it's going to be about 1:30 that high tide's in. But this place here, it doesn't matter if it's high tide, low tide, doesn't matter. Catch every time. It doesn't matter what the tide is. It's the best fishing spot I ever had in my entire life. And I've been fishing since 5 years old, so this is the best hole ever. So I'm putting this hook on now. It's a little number 4 hook, a little Mustad 4. I'll go ahead and put that on, put a shrimp on, pitch it back out there and see what I can't land. Cheryl's probably going to come back with some catfish or something in a little bit. She's over there fishing at mother-in-law's, over at her mom's. She's over there fishing on that side, and maybe she'll come back with something nice. So far, she's the big catch of the day. She's caught the most fish and the biggest. Something that you can eat. I'll stay live. I'm going to stay live, especially now, because right now is when these fish start getting in here and biting. About the time for them. And the way I tie my knots on my rods is with a blood knot. One of my fishing buddies back in the day, he showed me how to do a blood knot, and that retains the strength of your line. A lot of people wrap the line around the hook and keep doing like that, and that's a good way to hook your hook, or tie your line. But I think the blood knot's better because it retains the whole strength of the line. So I just did the blood knot on this, and this right here is 65-pound test. So it hadn't gone down in strength. You come through the eye of the hook once, and then once again, you go underneath that loop you created, and just pull it down and tie it. It's easy. It's a quick tie, easy. So we'll see what happens here in a little bit. Probably have to break out my other bag of shrimp. I'll show that to you in a second, show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if anybody's still watching my stream? Oh, okay, I got it that way. I got it the wrong way. There we go. Sorry for y'all watching the chair there. All right, here's the bag of shrimp that I use, okay? Walmart cooked shrimp medium. And you need, if you're gonna fish here all day for 8 hours, you need 2 of these bags. So I just cut it open like this. Hands are kind of slippery with that last fish I had, so I have to cut it open with the scissors. But what you do here is you cut them in sections. I don't have to cut it all the way open. This is how you catch your snappers and the bait fish that I use for the big boys. And here in Florida, being the summertime, you know you gotta stay hydrated. So you drink a water. If you drink beer, I like my beer. You drink a water, then you drink a beer, then you drink a water, then you drink a beer. It's the only way to do it, because otherwise you get dehydrated. So here, I just cut this in sections. All right, cut it like that. Just a little piece like that's all you need. So usually you can get about 4 pieces out of it, out of a single shrimp. You saw how many were in the package, so you multiply that by 4 times, and that's how much bait you have. All right, so you just do that right there. If you want to go for something bigger, you just put the whole shrimp on there, a whole medium shrimp. All right, that's how I do that. So I'm gonna cast this one out real quick, and I'm gonna keep watching my rods and see what happens. Hopefully I'll be able to catch this live for y'all. Be a good video landing a big fish. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see what happens. That one I had earlier was a big fish, but it broke my line, so. And they're hitting right here outside where my line is out here. There's fish hitting the surface. They're probably whiting, so I'm gonna go for a whiting real quick, y'all. There's a whiting doing that. Might be something on this big rod playing, y'all, so we'll see. Got the bail open there. The tide is coming in, and it's going to be in full at like 1:30. But like I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with this where I'm at here. You catch them all the time. If I had a prop, I'd put that up a little bit better so y'all can see the water. See it like that. Alright, so basically I can't get out to that marker there. The only way I can get to that marker way out there is if a fish pulls line out and takes it out there. There's just no way. I don't have enough weight, and the way these rods are set up, you can't pitch it out that far. See where that fly now is? I can cast almost to where that boat is there, almost. Maybe about 20-30 feet this side of where that boat is there. About right where you see that first wave is, and then you see like a different, you got wind on the water there. It's right in between those ripples there, and about 10 feet closer to me. That one I got out further because it's a 9-foot rod, and it has 65-pound test on it with the shark leader, a 200-pound test shark leader. This one also has a shark leader on it, so anything that nails this, I should be able to land because these reels are strong enough to handle it. This is instant anti-reverse here. This I call it a Penn Wraith. I know it's a Wrath, but I call it the Wraith. And that's some other Walmart rod there. This one here, this combo here, came at Walmart, ran me 70 bucks. That one there, I've caught more sharks on, and that one only ran like $34.96, I think, plus the line. And the leader, so you're looking at for that, it's probably about 60 bucks all in on that one. This one here all in's about close to 100 with the leader and everything. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching my video. I know it's a very long stream. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 7 minutes now, and like I said, I'm trying to get my watch time up, so we'll see what happens, y'all. The water here in a minute. It's a nice breeze though. It's a breeze out of the east, so it's a nice cool breeze. Now on the other side of those houses is where the ocean is. This is the intracoastal waterway right here. It's a small intracoastal waterway. I don't want to get tangled up with that rod I have in my holder. I don't want to get it tangled up, so I'm going to reel this one in and I'm going to pitch it to the left. Gotta constantly watch for boats too coming out of the. That's where Carl lives, on that cove right behind me. Carl lives over there. He has a couple of boats. I haven't pitched that out. That wasn't too far of a cast though. It's a bigger bait, so you can't cast it as far. Guess I'll go and grab me water, y'all. Oh, I can. Aquafina is what I drink, y'all. I like it better than Dasani. Dasani's like sewage water. I like this the best. Bring out a beer here in a little while. A little early for beer. I usually wait till about 12. It's only 10:15, so I'm thinking within the next 15 minutes, it's my guess. I'm a guess on that one. Next 15 minutes, I'm gonna have a big fish on watch. Watch what happens. Shame I didn't get that one on the smaller rod. It just bit through the line and that was it. So we'll see. We shall see. Fishing's kind of like trucking too, y'all. Sometimes you got to hurry up and wait on a load. Hurry up and get there and wait to be loaded, and then you end up sitting there all day. So it's called hurry up and wait. So I hurried up out here and I'm just waiting. And it looks like maybe the big rod that's standing up in the ground is getting hit finally. I do got live on that, so you'll know that rod's hitting good when what I'll do is start screaming line out. I'll go ahead and video that, and I'll grab the rod and see if we can't video of me bringing it in and all that. Cheryl was over here. Cheryl could do it. She's over there by her mom's trying to catch some fish over there, so she'll be back here in a little bit. It's funny, it's usually when she's not here, there it goes, y'all, there it goes. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Just like I told y'all. Just like I told you. Okay, I just had drag pull. Now he may have cut the line. He probably cut the line because it went limp. So we'll see what happens. If he did, then it was another big shark. All right, so we're gonna see what happens here. Got the line, y'all. Still got the line. It hit and ran. Wow. I thought I lost the whole line. Let's see what he did here. Still living, guys. Still living XL. That's why you gotta let him grab it. See that? Still living. It's back out there, y'all. I don't know if I caught that, y'all, on the bite, but that was a good bite there. It's a big bite. It pulled drag, too. It did pull drag, so. Oh, wow. And I had this one locked. Me messing with that rod, I almost lost this rod. If I would have had it. There he goes, there he goes. Here we go, y'all, right here. Got him. Look. There you go, guys. Here we go. Fish on, y'all. Fish on. Came for this one instead. Like clockwork, y'all, like clockwork. Go, y'all. Come on, guys, let's get him in. He ain't done yet, are you? He ain't done, y'all. He ain't done. He's pulling good, y'all. Oh man, broke the line, y'all. There you go. That was a big one. Worked him too hard, y'all. Gone right there. Gone. That was a good one. Probably a big bull shark, y'all. So like I told you, like clockwork, y'all. Around this time. Tighten it up too much is what I did. You live, you learn. Should have worked him a little bit more, gave him some more drag. Damn it. Got another leader. That was a shark leader I had on there. It felt good. It was a big one. The other one, I'll make sure I get him. I didn't get a good look at him. I didn't get to look at him, so I'm saying it's probably a big bull shark. I kind of want it. So now I'm going to put another leader on, put another number 7 hook on or something, and now I got to catch a bait fish. Put that one on. That felt like a bull shark, though. They wear your arm out. Well, at least you got to see him pull drag though, right, y'all? That was a big one right there. It's like I told you, between 10 and 10:30, that's when these sharks start hitting. So obviously, it left the live bait alone and came over to that one. So now I got that double drop. Got number 6 hooks on here, circles. This line in here isn't as good as that shark leader I had. That shark might have been 6-7 foot long, but like I said, I didn't get to look at it. I didn't get to see it, so that's just speculation there. But the way it felt like something that big. At least I got to fight him for a little bit too, though, you know. One like I didn't get to fight him, he pulled drag, I pulled back, he pulled drag, I pulled back. So it was fun. I love fishing out here. So that happens again on that other rod with the other rods out there, y'all. I'll go ahead and take my time with it. I try to horse him too quick, and he wasn't having that. I gotta let him pull, tire him out. If I waited a little bit longer, let him pull some line out, then I would have had him. Definitely would have had him. So that's disappointing, but that doesn't mean I won't catch another one. All right, so I'm rigged and ready here. I'll catch the bull shark. They usually don't play around, they just take it. They see a bait, they just take it. They don't play around like the sharp nose does. So I'll go ahead and try to catch some bait fish. I'll put more on this big rod here. We'll see what happens. Fishing on credit on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some bait fish and see what I can do here real quick. Alright, y'all, no bait fish yet. They keep taking my bait. So what I'm going to do, do something unconventional. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 shrimp on this these hooks. See if I can't get anything with the shrimps way out there. I'm not gonna let that one. I don't know if I'm live still or not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still live, or maybe I'm not. Yeah, I am live. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put 2 shrimp on here, y'all. Be unconventional about it. See if I can't get anything big to hit this. And I'm not gonna let that get me down. They'll be back. That just goes to show you right there, just like I told you, around 10:30, that's when they start hitting. So there you go. At least y'all got to see me fight them. Too bad I couldn't land them though. I'll get one though, y'all. I'll definitely get one. Not over yet. Not over yet, y'all. Alright, we got the shrimp out there. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and try getting some bait fish. Still got the live one on that other one, so I still got one chance. And probably have to send Cheryl to Walmart to get some shark leaders. But yeah, I've been getting some.
Those carpet were probably about 3 foot. They went in a pair. They had to be tarpon to be that big, I guess.
You know what a farmer looks like?
Pretty sure, but all I can see was the tarpon. They were headed that way.
Have to bake this on this. It might switch up a little bit. That's that door out there. That felt good though. That wasn't more. It had to be a full circle down on it. It's some of the line. Felt real nice and heavy. Schoolmaster. All right, so the master.
Yeah, you always do good on those.
Schoolmaster just came off the hook, and I'm putting it on this line right now. I got something on here. It's on. Fish on, y'all. Playing around with the shrimps. I got me a cat. There we go. And with this circle hook, you can keep them. So here's a catfish for y'all. Anybody watching? That's just big enough to clean right there. So I'm gonna keep him. And I'll put the Schoolmaster on this other one.